interesting anime because I got episode 4 is again, right? But it's an interesting anime because it clearly starts out as a kind of ecchi, raunchy comedy, right, with some horror scares, but mostly that comedy and a lot of oppai and butts and so on, but mostly a lot of oppais, right? And then it keeps having these, what can I say, meaningful, wholesome scenes and some scary scenes, some spirit scenes, and it's a really interesting anime. So I think it's one of the best anime. It's like surprisingly good in that sense. I think especially episode 1 of this pure ecchi comedy. Like, I can see a lot of people dropping the anime, honestly, episode 1 or 2, right? Which is a lot of like, oh, the oppai ghost grabbing Hana because of her big oppais, and Miko back, yeah, you like her, which got big, yeah, I get it, you know, she's all frustrated because she's like, yeah, okay, good. But anyway, 6, so let's go, so 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, I can see definitely some people being like, oh, whatever, this is some kind of weird ecchi anime, and they don't get further than episode 1 or 2, right? Probably. They're like, of course, Hana loves keikis. Oh, kawaii! And Mieruko, like, yeah, it's kawaii, yeah. Why are you so angry for, Miko? Nothing, it's kawaii. Life is great. Really kawaii, yeah. I was like, this poor girl, right, is broken inside. This is the attractive clerk, I mean. What am I saying? What? It's the last one! Man, this is a good salesman. This is the only cake we have left. It's probably ghosts or whatever. She probably sees like some infected ghost on the cake. Right? Yeah, look at it now. Nice. This anime, you're gonna show some butts, right? Yeah, come on, let's go. Yeah, man, I love how Hana eats a lot of cake and it all goes to her oppais, right? Yeah, so that's classic girl. She keeps eating all the cake and it goes to her oppais, definitely. Yeah. She's that kind of girl, right? All her fat only goes to her tits, right? That's definitely the kind of character she is. Oh, here we go. I thought we were gonna be a ghost in a cake or whatever. She was like, I don't want to eat that cake. But now something's happening clearly. In the city. I just want to turn around, I guess. Hana is probably surrounded by ghosts, right? Look at the oppai's bounce effect. God damn this anime. It's probably some. Oh, here we go. A massive ghost. Ooh, like a demonic, very demonic. Horns. Crying. Oh, yeah, looks like a typical witch yokai. That doesn't look very friendly. Looks like one of many kind of female yokais. It's a lot of female yokais. I don't know in Japan, you guys, but there's a lot of scorned women in yokais. But I mean, a lot of yokais, like Japanese horror monsters, right? They're very focused on like, oh, this woman, you know, her husband cheated on her, and then he killed her, and she was angry at him or something. She's a scorned woman, right? Or this woman, her son was drowned, and then she drowned the neighbor's son or something, and revenge, and then she's like a water monster or something. It's a lot like that, yeah. Oh yeah, it's a lot like that. In Japanese yokais, many female yokai also usually has some sad happen to them, right? Of course, most yokais is based around how to say it, scaring children, right? So the kappa is the most obvious example, right? Because you want to scare children from going into the riverbanks, right? Because then they drown. So you're like, oh, the kappa's gonna kidnap you if you go into the water, boy. It's like, oh, kappa mom, yeah, kappa's in the water, right? So, and Sweden have the Näcken, right? So a naked guy that pulls people into the water. In Ireland, they have the Kelpie, the horse that the horse jumps in with you in the water, so on it. Yokyona, the ice woman, same thing, right? It's like, oh, you saw a mirage, you see a beautiful babe with huge oppais, right? That's you will go out and die in the forest, die in the snow, right? So, and so on. So most yokais are based around scaring people to, you know, don't do stupid stuff, right? But here we go. Yeah, she spotted some typical yokai-looking evil woman here. She looked probably the most menacing so far. Way worse. Yeah, she looked more... We haven't seen them be very intelligent yet, but I'm just gonna throw it out that it usually feels like, you know, the stronger they are, the more smarter they are too, right? If it's pretty typical, like a stronger yokai is probably also smarter. Of course, Hana is like all the bunnies and her house is full of ghosts. I mean, we saw earlier she's like a magnet of ghosts, right? So I wonder if her whole home is full of ghosts or whatever, skeletons. Fan service girl, come on. I guess it says it that huge woman is following Hana, right? Of course she eats ridiculously big fat food, right? This is how she get big tits, man. This is how anime teaches you important stuff here, people. If you're a lady you wanna get big oppies, you know, you eat like Hana, yeah. She's like, what's wrong with you? She's like, come on, it goes to the right place anyway, yeah. It's Hana's mom. She also huge. I'm guessing that, you know, Hana's mom is like probably gigantic, right? Oh, nice. See, this is the end. But this is why I watch Mieruko-chan. Yeah, I need a fan service. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, exactly. Gotta have that ridiculous size. Perfect indeed. Definitely, Josh. Damn, we couldn't see mom's oppies though. Ugh. Well, yeah, certainly her light bulb is acting out because she's like surrounded by ghosts, right? Certainly Hana and her mom also probably, right? They're probably constantly cursed by horny ghosts, right? I mean, definitely. See, this dog probably hates her because, yeah, Pucci. Yeah, it's the guy from Simpson, yeah, Homer's character, Pucci. It's me, Pucci. One episode I got. Poor guy. But I mean, certainly Pucci is yelling at her because, you know, the dogs can see. Yeah, of course. Of course, dogs can see evil ghosts, right? Classic animal thing, right? You can see. Yeah, so this evil old-looking woman is, of course, following Hana. Here we go. That makes sense. Hana is a magnet! Poor Hana is a gigantic magnet for, I don't know, very thirsty ghost ladies. Yeah. She's so divine, Hana. She's so innocent or something. Pulls them all in, man. It's fun for Miko that she... Oh, can I eat the tiny ones? Oh, I guess so. Yeah, it's like... a little snack. Okay. I got this anime. Oh, yeah, of course. It throws... Oh, okay, so you... Yeah, okay. Oh, that makes it tastier. Oh, it makes perfect sense, man. You spice up the ghost with some boobies. That gives that the taste you want there. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's how, you know, Hana is so good for the ghosts. It's like a spice thing. Yeah, you throw those ghosts in their oppas, right, and it gives them some extra flavor. Yeah, and she's eating this against, you know, get energy back there. But that's how Hana, you know, it's like, she's the ghost flavor. Yeah, they're like, oh man. Can I get some oppai taste on my tiny old man there? I was like a dog or something? Maybe a dog that's died or something? Lost? Yeah. Chico is probably his dog, right? Yeah. Little one Shan. Oh, it's like some really weird dark alley suddenly. No trespassing. Oh, it's like an abandoned house, I guess. Yeah. Some kind of weird... maybe like a... No, it's like in the city, right? But it's like a weird abandoned house here in the city. Of course, Hana's gonna help him because she's so innocent and good, right? Of course, she has to help this boy. Because that's Hana-chan, right? Yes, exactly. Yoshi! I will save it! Of course, Hana is little hero. Because you gotta save it, of course. This place is probably filled with ghosts, right? A haunted house? Come on. I mean, this anime, if someone tells you the house is haunted, it probably is haunted, right? Yeah, if someone tells you it's haunted, it probably is actually haunted in this anime, of course, because there is definitely a ghost. So certainly Hana is walking into some kind of haunted house now, right? I mean, it's gonna actually be haunted. And she's already followed by the huge ghost type. Well, maybe the big ghost lady can kill the other ghosts, though. Maybe it isn't that bad. Because she ate the other ghosts, right? So maybe she's gonna consume this I mean, she was already following her enemy, right? But maybe she's gonna kill the... It's like a... Maybe it's a man, but I don't know. I think it's a woman. I mean... Maybe you can eat the other ghost, right? Maybe it's an advantage. You bring in the ghost with you, and it's like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna eat the bad ghost. Exactly, these guys are probably gonna get killed, right? Yeah, Hana is warm for them, of course. See? See? This is actually... Hana is actually exorcised Ash6. And they keep using Hana as a... Yeah. Hana makes them all barbecued. It's weird, but yeah. Hana is so divine that she's like a living little... like an oven or something. You put them in Hana, she bakes them for you. Little baking machine, Hana. Oh, she's so innocent and warm. Oh my god. But seriously, isn't Hana like exercising this place now? I mean, I guess correct, right? She brings in the big ghost, and the big ghost eats all the small ghosts. So it actually works, yeah. She's actually cleansing the place. Oh, it's dead? I mean, maybe it's a ghost doggy appearing, right? I don't think so, though. Why would they be dead, though? It's just entered the abandoned house, right? I don't think the ghosts are hurting dogs. But maybe they do, because the other ghosts could clearly see it, so... It's true, though. The Shiko-chan is probably afraid, of course, of Hana, because you can see the... Oh, here we go. A lot more. Here comes a lot of haunted ghosts. Here we are. But maybe the big ghosts will eat these guys, too, though. Now Hana is really getting in trouble here. It feels super dramatic, but I think the dog is probably fine. Yeah, I think the dog is probably fine. It feels super dramatic, but my guess is the dog is just fine, right? You can just come in there and... Oh, actually, it's a much bigger dog than it must be. Okay, but yeah. Of course she saves the dog, right? Yeah, embrace saves Shiko-chan. Yeah. Proper heroic Oneshan. I wonder why dog would... Yeah, exactly. Hana's like, she was very big. Yeah. Hana didn't think it was that big either, Shiko-chan. But I do wonder, though, why the dog would run into, like, a haunted house, though. Because dogs can see ghosts, right? So would the dog be like, I don't want to enter that house? Question would be, like, maybe it was chasing a little man or something. Maybe it was following, yeah, a little man. But it seems kind of a bit like, why would the dog actually want to enter the haunted house if it's like, oh, it's haunted, right? So you can see the ghost. But certainly Miko has to somehow head prevented big thing, right? I mean, is he gonna follow her, right? Yeah, exactly. Miko's gonna be like, God damn it! What have you done? Oh, it's grown to. Well, I guess probably ate everything, right? It's probably powered up by eating everything. I guess. We didn't see it happening, but it probably ate all the ghosts around Hana, right? Whoa, doggy! Yeah. What have you done, Hana? Oh, you entered a haunted house! Great! It's like... okay, opening? Something? Oh, no, it's like a eye catcher of Miko puking or crying on me. Yeah, it's like a puking sound. Okay. That's true. Poor Miko. He's like, why, Hana? What have you done? Why did you bring them with you for? Oh, interesting. They go into a temple, Jinya. Definitely. Yeah, they go into a Jinya, certainly. All these stairs, this is a Jinya, right? So, Japanese temple, yeah, so they're going up to a Jinya here. Certainly. Exactly. We see the kitsunes there. So it might be... But I guess Miko's plan, of course, is to go to... Yeah, Jinya, shrine them. I said temple, but you know what I mean, Jinya. I said the Japanese word correctly, and I call it... whatever. Jinya is Japanese for... Well, I mean, I would say Jinya means both shrine and temple in my defense, in my Japanese share. I think Jinya is translated to temple as well. But anyway... You don't need to recap this thing though, it's the same episode. Yeah, I'm lazy. Yeah, we know Miko. It happened like 10 minutes ago. We know that. Well, because Han is like a magnet, right? Yeah, it's much bigger now and looks more disgusting. But that's probably because it ate all those ghosts, right? But this makes sense though. I guess she's like, let's go to a fox shrine because it has the kitsunes here. So this might be some... we saw cats earlier, so... maybe Miko can like summon some kind of kami, right? Some kind of kitsune kami, then a fox god. They can fight it or something. Fox gods are typically, you know, very common, right, in anime to utilize. For example, like blue exes and so on, right? They have the. It's really great over here. It's like no, it's not. I have to hope this works. I was like, no, it's not good over here. But actually, I mean, sure. This might actually work then, right? Given that this anime has all its ghosts, so... Yeah, I'm gonna throw some yen at... She's kind of cheap now, but yeah. She goes to a shrine, it's like, I'll throw some yen at it, and you can take care of the ghost for me, right? Yeah. Please kill this ghost for me. Yeah, it's like, throw some money at it, and it's like, oh, hopefully it's gonna fight for me, right? Yeah. It's like, yeah, paying the gods here to fight for you. It's like... Exactly, like this makes perfect sense now. You... classic Shintoism. Yeah. Exactly. Please fight shit for me. I mean, I guess it would work, right? Because there probably will be some fox spirit in fight for her. Yeah, Miko is really praying, of course. And he's still praying. He's like, yes, please. But given the two kitsune statues, a fox would be what I expect right up here. Ah, see? She's summoning two, like, fox spirits. I guess. Something like a... Well, no, but come on, Miko. Those are clearly fox girls or something. Those two are like two little foxes. Clearly, two waifus coming here. Nah, this one is like... This will work. Come on. Those two are clearly... They have another color. They're yellow, so they're clearly good guys. Probably. No, but they have like a kitsune mask on them, so they're clearly connected to the fox, right? Because they're having that like fox mask on them. The nose and so on. Yeah, look at this character, right? It definitely has a kitsune mask on it, even though it's not the most... Oh, I can even talk. Look at this. It looks like a Miko too for that man, like a shrine maiden, you know, Miko, yeah, with the white, red... Look at it, yeah, it's like BAM! No problem! Just go to the temple. You should go and pray every day, Miko. It's the solution here. You go and pray every day, and then the gods, the kamis will fight for you. Or, yeah, they might lose though, but still, it's bad. Again, right, the anime is ecchi and so on, but also has spirit fights. It took kinds of time. I love it, Hana is like, when I watch a movie with me, it's like, I'm watching a movie right now, woman. Stop talking about... Yeah, when I watch Spirited Away, I'm watching spirit fights right now, okay, leave me alone. Well, here we go. An actual freaking fight, yeah. I haven't seen anything. Have you seen Totoro, My Neighbor Totoro? It was so good. It's a lot of yokais in those movies, yeah. Of course, Hana is talking about spirit movies, yeah, of course she is. Here we go. I mean, it's like a fight, Miko. That's what you wanted, right? Like, you know, you summon the gods, you have to combat it, right? But yeah, Alao, she's like, why are you fighting for? But then she summoned them. She could, come on, Miko. Yeah, and they're kamis, right? And then it loses, though. Maybe. Two of them got, like, it tongued them. Yeah, it licked tongued them. Oh man, so eat them too? Man, maybe it's more powerful then. Yeah, okay, it's gonna eat kitsunes. What have you done, Miko? You empowered it. It's gonna turn into a stronger god now. Where's Ichigo? You need him. Man. Oh, what a beautiful day. Yeah, god damn it. Poor Miko. It's always like, yeah, what a beautiful sunset tonight. Yeah. Oh my god, Hana. It's gonna be, of course, we have the photo behind, it's gonna look crazy, right? It's bad lighting here. Yeah, it turned even bigger up because it ate the kitsunes. Oh, he got an even bigger god. Yeah, he got a real fox god, I guess. Oh, there we go. A real fox god, yeah, the even bigger one. The mother fox something, QB. What's happening? Yeah, like a huge fox cover arise. Poor Miko is like, what? Yeah, well, what's happening here? Oh no! Oh, it also eats ghosts, of course. Well, of course it's gonna eat them too, right? Yeah, of course it consumes them too. Anyway, and it's the kind of meat grinder behind her. It's the perfect image! Yeah, of course. Oh, what a great image! It's like the sun was perfectly aligned for us, but yeah. I'm clearly a genius photographer, right? It's like, yes. Poor Mieruko-chan. It's like, yeah, great job, Hannah, yeah. They looks like God, definitely, right? A huge fox god, right? But maybe it is a good fox, though. Maybe it's evil, but I don't know. It's probably a good guy, right? Like, it's... No, I mean, maybe it becomes corrupted or whatever, but like... Because now it looks... But it definitely is a cuber, right? Yeah, it's a cuber. It has 9 tails, right? It has a lot of tails. And these two aren't dead, actually. They're, of course, they're fine, I guess. But yeah, but it has like the tails, right? So this is the cuber, right? You know. Maybe you can talk. I mean, they talk to her, so maybe the big one can talk, right? Here we go. It's trying to be nice to her. Come on, it's like a little head pet, right? Yeah, it's like... Yeah, they're like... Yeah. Come on, they're just trying to be nice to you, Miko. They're like, hey girl, you got your back. Unfortunately, she can't understand them, but these things seem to be good girls, right? So, like head pat her, maybe. I can see it doing it the head pat, like. Oh, you got like 3 more on you. What did that mean? It was like you got 3. You got more saves on you, girl. What did that mean? It's like 3 times. What did that mean? The guy is like, I got your back 3 more times, okay? Don't worry, or something. And that sounded like like we got you, girl. Like, okay. Yeah, this is the best. Or maybe she's screwed now because the cube is gonna eat her or something. Yeah, it's like, oh shit, what do you mean with that? No, but I think it protected her, right? I thought it was like giving her a blessing there. It's like, you get my fox blessing here. You get 3 fox blessings, right? It really sounded like it was like, you get 3 fox blessings. You get powered up 3 times there, man. And hello, Sunita. Let's go back to... Okay, whatever, it's a little bit after... Oh yeah, they're gonna do this thing again. Yeah, let's get up the ending. I wanna see what happened there. Of course it's like, yeah. I mean, it almost was a ghost in that case. It was obvious. It's kind of the same thing as the commercial of the brother. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, so it's the same thing, of course. Yeah, it's the same thing as, of course, with the commercial with the lady, right? There was very big up eyes, and that's why she wanted another cake, right there, as one could guess. Let's go back to the QB. Yeah, so it's like 3 times, girl. You got 3 times on you. So, what does this mean? First of all, it clearly is the QB. I mean, let's go full narrative. No, but so of course the QB isn't, invented by Kishimoto or whatever, right? The QB is a classic spirit fox that has 9 tails, of course. That goes the QB, right? The order for that narrative, right? They're a little less. Yeah, I mean, so the 9-tailed fox is a very classic myth, right? You see it in a lot of animes. The other Jinchuriki and Naruto, they are a little more, more his invention, right? Even though, of course, they are based on a lot of different yokkais and so on. But yeah, they're a little more like, oh, this against 4 tails, whatever, right? But the 9-tail, of course, 9-tailed fox is very classic. So yeah, this is definitely the Kyubi, right? It's the, Mieruko-chan's version of the Kyubi. It's a fox monster with 9 tails. You can't see all the tails here, but it's like, you see like 6 tails, whatever, right? So you have to assume the other 3 tails are outside the screen, right? But yeah, it's obviously the QB, and it has a little like shrine maidens, the ninja girls, with it, right? And I mean, it makes sense, as I said earlier in the reaction part, when she entered the Jinya, you could see these 2 fox statues that you see there, right? So of course this is like a kitsune, right? Or like a kitsune statue, a fox statue. So it's based around the fox god, right? And I'm thinking about it. It probably means that if you go to another shrine, like a Kappa shrine or whatever, right? You might be able to summon something else, right? Yeah, let's go back to where's the enter there? Yeah, there it is. So as soon as you enter this shrine, right? Yeah, you're like, okay, this is gonna be the Kyuubi, right? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? You see the fox statue, the kitsune statue, and yeah, it's gonna be a fox, right? And their mask, they had that kitsune look as well, right? They weren't like super kitsune mask. They usually had the more streamlined face and so on the kitsune mask, but they clearly had that the kitsune vibe to their mask, right? You can just pick it up quickly here, but I mean, you see it in a lot of different animes and so on, right? The kitsune mask also separated in Naruto or whatever, right? And they clearly had that mask, just a little less, how to say it, a little less, like the nose wasn't that big, right? But I mean, they were going that direction, right? Yeah, this kind of mask, right? The kitsune mask. So clearly they were having that kind of thing on them. Let's see, go back to that scene when she appears here. You can have that kitsune. Where's the map when she appears? Oh, here it is. Where's the when the girl pops up there? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there. So I mean, it clearly has that kitsune vibe, right? Yeah, compare her like that. Even though her nose is kind of tiny. But I don't know, interesting. I'm guessing that again the 3 times is like a blessing, right? Cool, come on, it's a nice god. God's like, you go 3 times, girl. Feels a lot like he just told her, the Kyuubi told Mieruko-chan that she has like 3 more saves or whatever from Kyuubi blessing, right? It might mean that the Kyuubi is like, I'm gonna kill you in 3 times more. Your soul belongs to me. You sold your soul to me. So if you do this 3 more times, I'm gonna eat you. That might mean like that, but I really doubt that, right? Because of course the kitsunes and also the Kyuubi had this yellow aura, and that's the same thing we saw earlier with the cat, right? In the end of episode 2, we saw them with the cat thing and so on. So yellow aura probably means good spirit, right? And of course the black aura is the evil spirit. It's pretty obvious. The black thing is bad. So yeah, I don't see. She was really afraid there and started crying a bit, right? And of course I feel sorry for Miko, but yeah, I felt she was kind of conflicted on if it actually was threatening her or not. I think it makes sense. They actually told her, oh, I got your back, girl, 3 times right there. Probably. I don't see why the good god would be like, I don't think so. It depends on how it plays after. I could see it being like, your soul belongs to me or whatever. They can have more menacing god, right? You have to pay with your something. Maybe not your soul, but something else, right? But unfortunately, she couldn't understand them. But I could imagine that as the story progresses, she might be able to understand this the spirit language, right? I mean, she of course, obviously the last line said 3 times, but this tiny one talked well, right, for a bit before. She couldn't understand it, but I guess she might learn to, somehow be able to like understand the spirit language later, right? And I guess though, going to the Yinya clearly was the right play, right? Because freaking yokai chasing Hana. But I guess later, I'm just spitballing, but I guess you could go to other Yinyas, right? What if you go to Kappa then, right? Yeah. Oh, can I summon the Kappa guy? Can I summon something else than a Kyuubi, right? Can I get the other typical protective spirits, right? Can I get, for example, the Ugoshi? I wanna spoil One Piece, but the wolf in One Piece, yeah. Can I get that wolf spirit in One Piece? Without spoiling One Piece in detail, but can I get that wolf? The guardian of Japan? Can I get that wolf? Classic, and so on, right? You got the fox spirit, right? The wolf spirit and so on, different protective spirits, right? Ogoshi spirit, yeah. Can I get that one and so on? Can I summon a Tengu perhaps, and so on? Usually Tengus are kind of evil though, or kind of tricksters. Can I summon a Tanuki though? Tanukis are very evil. Tanukis are goddamn evil in Japanese folklore. The Tanukis are horrible. They're freaking horrible. But can I summon a Tanuki and so on, right? Perhaps, yeah. If you go to a Tanuki shrine, might be a Tanuki, right? I can say it briefly here, but Tanukis, the raccoon, right? It's the trickster yokai of Japanese folklore, and they are freaking evil. So I mean, you can see them as they kind of like neutral because they like to play with people. But there are some really sick Tanuki stories where it's like it tricks a man to eat his wife or something. So yeah, if you actually read up on the Tanuki folklore and how he's like trickster. It's more like, oh, I tricked you to eat your wife. Yeah, it's like freaking like, you know, Eric Cartman, you know, South Park trickster is like, haha, you ate your parents. That's kind of in a way that the Tanuki tricks people, like it makes them kill each other and or each other and so on. It's a horrible, evil little spirit in Japanese folklore. Because I mean, you have other, you know, spirit tricksters, right? It's a very classic thing, right? The spirit trickster, very classic, like Loki and so on, right? But yeah, the Tanuki is freaking pure evil, man. It does so many sick things in in Japanese folklore. That being said, though, Loki is the mother to a six-legged horse, right? Eight-legged horse, yeah. So, but Loki is like, he's got a trickster himself, though. But that guy is. Man, that is crazy. I really wish that the Marvel movies, right, and the Marvel TV show will go into the actual Norse mythology of Loki. Because, of course, Loki changes gender and so on, but Loki becomes a female horse in Norse mythology, and then you know, takes it by this gigantic, like, giant horse, smashes female horse Loki, and then Loki gets pregnant and gives birth to Odin's horse. Like Norse mythology is crazy, man. Norse mythology is freaking hentai, man. It's in a level of like crazy old school hen, man. But anyway, that's a Mieruko-chan, another great episode. I think the Kitsune or the Cubist, the Kitsune is, you know, on her side, right? I mean, it's always on her side, but I mean, I think they're gonna be on her side. I think it'd be cool, like, you know, if you see her next episode, right? Get into trouble, maybe the Kitsune or the Kyubi come and save her, right? So she got like the blessing of the Kyubi, so I interpret it, right? She got a buff there, basically. And we probably will see these fox gods protect her again, right? And she maybe can pick up more gods then. And also eventually be talk to them. We have to get back to that other guy that we saw in episode 2, right? The guy that was like an evil magic summoner guy, whatever he was, right? Some kind of necromancer or whatever, yeah, evil spirit shaman, right? I think she's gonna fight him eventually, right? So I guess she can like team up with these good spirits and fight him because he clearly can like collect, I guess, evil spirits. But anyway, guys, subscribe, press that like button, and I'll see you guys with, of course, Mushoku Tensei in about an hour from now. You know, my favorite anime is, right, I think it's gonna be Paul's. I guess it's not backstory, but I guess it'll be like Paul's side of the story. And last episode, of course, was very, you know, really good episode, very controversial episode, right? Rooted Paul and so on. Very good episode. So I'll see you guys soon with, Paul.